Assalamu alaikum. I am Tasnim Mustafa. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me an opportunity to uh, present a presentation to give a presentation uh, on a topic that I have selected. The selected topic is the Berlin Conference. First of all, we can say that Bismarck, the Chancellor of Germany, why he was so interested in Africa, then he convened the Conference of Berlin. In the final version of this question, it can be said that Germany completed the process of unification and through the humiliating defeat of France during the Franco-Prussian War, which was held in 1872-1871, Germany at that time took away two provinces of uh, France, Alsace and Lorraine. For this reason, Bismarck wanted France to be preoccupied another areas, and this was especially about Africa. When the conflict between Portugal, Belgium, Britain, and France uh, over Congo territory publicized, Bismarck took the opportunity to develop relationship with France. At the same time, Bismarck's purpose was to increase power in Germany, increase power of Germany in East Europe. Through the Berlin Conference, it was established that Germany is an important state. All the countries gathered in Berlin to discuss about the African territory because of the diplomacy promptness of Bismarck. But for whom the Berlin Conference was held, there was no single representative of Africa in this conference. The representatives of USA and Turkey Sultan were present there. 14 small and large countries of Europe were involved, and they signed in the Treaty of Berlin. This conference was held from 13 October 1884 to 26 February 1885. There was two burning questions in the Berlin Conference. First of all, navigation of the on the Niger River and positioning the international trade and navigation over the Congo River. Assigning conditions over the occupation of European countries over Africa in future. They were discussed about the conditions of occupation of European countries in the Berlin Conference. When they sat down together for discussion, they found that this task was not so easy as they thought. For this reason, they get some rules in the Berlin Conference. The rules were, for example, first of all, the last part of Congo will be under the African Union. That means Congo became the largest colony of the Belgium, and it would be named the Congo Free State. Secondly, all countries will have free navigation and trade rights on the Congo and Niger rivers. That means all the European countries got rights of international trade over Congo and Niger river. Thirdly, if any power seizes the unoccupied African territory, it must inform the other powers who signed at the Treaty of Berlin, and they had the right to discuss about the problem of unoccupied African territory. To say about the significance of Berlin Conference, lastly and finally, we can say that mainly colonization was not well regulated before the Berlin Conference. As earlier, there was no sense of rules, regulations, and disciplines among the states which established their power over African territory, and the warmongering attitude between the European countries was temporarily alleviated during the Berlin Conference, and Bismarck was successful to uh, to change the attitude between the European countries over the over establishing over the territory of African unoccupied parts, and the European countries had got their decision and had got their decision unifiedly, and that was the main positive side of Berlin Conference. Thank you so much.